Seth, you guys launched Beats by Dr. Dre. So tell us about what led to Soul Republic.
Well, you know what? Kevin Lee, Scott Hicks, and myself are the three co-founders of Soul Republic. And it all started when Kevin came up with this idea. He started looking at the market. He was one of the drivers behind Beats by Dre. And he goes, you know what? Most people can't afford great sound. You know, how do we bring great sound out there to the masses? And we thought about it and we go, you know what? You're right. Your headphones shouldn't cost more than your smartphone. So how do we create something special? And that's how it all started.
And what's your mission statement in terms of you've got different segments of the market. You've got the lower end of the market with Skull Candy. You've got the higher end of the market that would people who are willing to fork out a lot of money with Beats by Dr. Dre headsets. Where do you guys fit in, and how do you hope to change music?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, we believe that if music sounds better, it feels better, and we're out there to change the world one listener at a time. And we fit in the market we believe bringing sound, style, and technology at an accessible price point.
And in terms of the headphones themselves, I mean, you use all kinds of interesting materials, all kinds of interesting wireless technologies. Tell us what goes into a Soul Republic headset.
Well, you know, Soul Republic, when we started too, the idea was how do we build a headphone from scratch? And what do we want from a headphone from scratch, right? Our on-ears, our over-ears, our in-ears, all of those are designed from our team internally. And we go, you know what? It's got to be durable. Right? It's got to be virtually indestructible. And we realize too that headphones are fashion accessories, right? People wear t-shirts and jeans all the day. So it becomes your shoes, you know, your hat and all these things to actually, you know, who you are, what you stand for. So we made these completely interchangeable too. So these are actually completely interchangeable. You could swap out colors for a fraction of the cost. This ideology behind our headphones was create headphones that are virtually indestructible, completely interchangeable, and still offer incredible sound at an accessible price point.
And in terms of the actual marketplace itself, I mean, obviously you're intending on disrupting the market. What will you do then once you've done that? I mean, in terms of where will you go next? And we can do alliances with smartphone makers. You can look at video. What are the next targets for you guys?
Well, for us, I mean, you know, it's always been creating incredible music experiences. You know, we're committed to that and stuff. And, you know, in fact, our name, I don't know if I told you this earlier, but our name, Soul Republic, it stands for Soundtrack of Life because we believe for every great moment there's a song that goes with it. And we've always stemmed from that incredible audio experience with everything we do. So our in-ears or on-ears, yes, but then the next generation of technology is wireless, right? Like our wireless headphones right here that tracks air, but we also have a wireless speaker, right, that we did with Motorola called the Deck. And what happens next, we think wireless is going to continue to grow, build steam, and more people are going to actually adopt to this because the technology is getting better and we're trying to reinvent that. What happens next, we think, in technology? It becomes smart, right? It becomes smart. Now you have an in-ear headphone that actually can tell you what your blood pressure is, possibly, right? It can measure your blood pressure, it can measure your body temperature, it can actually interact possibly with your Google glasses, right? And tell you which way to go and point out and go, you need to go 2 blocks to the right and 2 blocks to the left and you're at your destination. All these things are possible now.
That's quite interesting because we're at the dawn of what they call the wearable computing revolution. I mean, where do you see Soul Republic fitting into that whole revolution?
Well, we think we're in the perfect spot to do this, right? Because with in-ear headphones too, it's the only device you put inside your body, in your ears. It's the only thing, and you wear it voluntarily for long periods of times. So we think the headphone is in the key spot for this. It is at the exact intersection for wearable technology and what's next.
And in terms of the actual story of you guys for the last 2 years, I mean, you started off in North America. You're really launching into Europe at the moment. Tell us how that's gone.
You know, it's gone phenomenal because there are 2 universal languages, mathematics and music. So it's easy for us to come to Europe because for us, we believe, again, if music sounds better, it feels better. We're out to get those headphones in everyone's hands. And Ireland's been really special to us because when you're here in Ireland, a couple things. People love their Guinness and people love music. And that's key for us.